I never believed in curses, at least not until I stumbled upon my grandfather's old trunk in the attic. It sat there, battered and worn, like a time capsule waiting to unleash its secrets. The key, aged and rusted, turned with an unsettling creak, and the smell of mildew filled my lungs as I opened the lid. Inside, among sepia-toned photographs and yellowed letters, lay an object that pulled at something deep within me, a smooth obsidian amulet, shaped like a raven with its wings outstretched. Curiosity nudged me to take it. Despite the hushed warnings echoing from my childhood, whispers of a family curse, shadows of a long-ago incident when my ancestors dabbled in witchcraft. Never disturb what's buried, my grandmother used to say, but her words faded as I wrapped the amulet in my scarf and slipped it into my pocket. That night, restless under the single flickering bulb in my room, I found myself drawn to it. I laid it upon my nightstand, the raven watching me with its unblinking black gaze. As I drifted into sleep, dreams twisted into nightmarish spirals, each one darker than the last, a cacophony of laughter that wasn't mine, faces morphed and distorted, reaching for me from the shadows. Days turned to weeks, and the nightmares ebbed but never truly faded. I began to notice subtle changes. A flicker of movement from the corners of my vision, the tinkling of distant laughter resonating through the walls of my home. Friends grew distant, unnerved by my sudden change in demeanor, by late-night whispers I couldn't explain. Then came the day when the reflection in the bathroom mirror shifted. I leaned closer, squinting, and saw not just my own weary face, but something crouched behind me, a dark figure, indistinct yet palpable, a shadow stretching longer than it should. My heart raced, pounding deafening rhythms against my ribs as I turned back, but the room was empty, save for my breath bouncing off the tile walls. What I found next changed everything. A slip of parchment hidden beneath the amulet's resting place, scripture I couldn't read, and a warning to unleash night, give in to fright. The air grew thick, heavy with expectations, bearing down upon me, and in that moment I recognized the truth. The amulet was not an inheritance, but a prison, sealing away something best left undisturbed. This curse that wove through generations hung like a noose, tightening around me, whispering its promises of chaos. And as the shadows grew bolder, I had to ask myself, what price would I pay for the weight of my lineage? The answer was lingering in the darkness, watching, waiting, and hungry.